been a few days. Turns out doing fertility meds during the holidays life is a little nuts. But the cycle did finally come. It came from business. Took forever, like a week after the last dose, but it did come. It actually wasn't as bad as well the last time. I wasn't in as much pain, which I'm not gonna complain. I basically didn't crap at all. Not gonna complain. Yeah, so I just started my first Letrozole yesterday. Feeling fine. Just took another one. So I've got 5 days of that, and then my ultrasound is scheduled for the 3rd to check to see if Letrozole worked. But yeah, I am so ridiculously nervous, and I'm trying not to be nervous so that I don't stress anything down there. It's so you're stressing about not stressing, and but yeah, I was hoping that I would be able to know by Thanksgiving, but there's no way that's happening because I'm taking Letrozole during Thanksgiving, which, well, it takes, I had a shot had I actually bled right after the Provera like I did last time. Seriously, it was a huge freaking, last time it was immediate. It was and this time it took so freaking long, and it was the in-between symptoms were so annoying with the constipation and the other gas and the there were so many annoying in-between symptoms, and I was just stuck in that limbo for forever. It was so annoying. But yeah, my ultrasound scheduled for the 3rd, and then we find out if it worked in a couple of weeks. It's looking like about the earliest I would know is right before we fly to Indiana. Can't get out of that though. So hopefully, but it's supposed to be perfectly safe. It's supposed to be perfectly safe. And not crazy. Apologies for. And especially that early on, it's supposedly buried all deep in, and the second I find out, they will bring me in for testing to make sure that my progesterone levels are good, that my other levels are good, and that I don't need any interventions. And if I have a normal pregnancy, then I'm totally fine. Even if I don't have a normal pregnancy, they should be able to just do things, and then I'll be fine. If that happens, and then I just kind of fly on a plane a couple of times. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Manifesting good vibes. That's what we're doing. Yeah, please. And yeah, hope I'm just crossing my fingers real hard that Christmas shopping's gonna have a lot of monogrammed stuff. Manifesting #1 grandpa mugs or shirts or whatever. Oh, it's, yeah, it's I don't know how to feel, man. I'm nervous, I'm excited, terrified, I'm excited. I really hope that this round works out. Not just because, being on the medication's annoying, but, yeah. Anyway, hope I entertained my future self more than I did in the last couple of videos. I was seriously, that fatigue hit me like a train while I was on Provera. I could have slept for 3 weeks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, alright. I've got to go run errands for Thanksgiving. I'm feeding 10 people on Wednesday. And I've got to also try not to stress them out. But I chose to do this. But I gotta make sure that I take it. I gotta make sure that I take it easy. that I'm not pushing myself too hard, while also still making sure that I move, because exercise is also important for this. Yeah. All right, bye, future me.